Okay, we got my boy Kasim. We're gonna start up our new restaurant. Let's see what Kasim's up to. Look at you! Your new uniform fits perfectly. It's as if it were made for you. As for the kitchen, I installed all the workstations. Everything is up and running. Good job, Kasim. Which means it's time to get back to cooking. We only have 3 days until the grand opening. Oh, and I left you a little gift to help you get back up and running. Hope you like it. What do you get? What? You didn't have to do that. What did you... Kasim, you. A recipe book. You shouldn't have. Look at this. All the recipes you have learned are shown here, along with the steps to make them. Select beef and potatoes to open the page for this particular recipe. Alright. Casual cuisine, beef and potatoes. This page shows all the ingredients needed, as well as the workstations required to complete the recipe. Alright, so we got shallots, potatoes, and beef. We need a cutting board, a chopping block, what is that? A fryer and a range. The recipe is divided into steps. Follow them in the correct order to learn how to cook the dish. Okie doke. We're going to make some fries by chopping up the potato at the chopping block. You take those to the deep fryer, make them nice and crispy. Get that shallot and chop it up at the chopping board. And cut your steak off of the slab of beef at the wooden chopping block. Then you throw the shallot and the steak into the frying pan. Give it a flip. You can pin a recipe to get helpful reminders when working in the kitchen. Boom. Pin it. Done. Alright. Very good. Alright, let's back out of this. Do you remember that recipe? It was the first one we learned in culinary school. It's a weird place to start learning how to cook, but I guess you gotta start somewhere. Steak and fries. I thought it'd be the perfect dish to open our new kitchen. Who doesn't love nice fresh steak, homemade fries? Cassie went ahead and stocked the shelves with all the ingredients, nice and fresh. So we can get started right away. So go to the shelves and get your shallot and your potato. All the recipes you have pinned from the recipe book are shown in the top right of your screen. Okay. Start by looking at the list of ingredients and take them from your shelves. This is the first step of any recipe. Got to get those ingredients, step one. Alright, let's get our veg. We got our potato and our shallot. And let's get our beef. Ah, yeah, give me that big old side of beef. Jumbo. Put it on the workstation to prepare it. Boom. Cut beef steak. You're at a workstation. These stations are where you perform all the different steps for your recipes. This is the wooden chopping block. You can use it to prepare larger and heavier ingredients. With the top bar, you can choose how to prep. For now, you only know one way to prepare this ingredient. Amateur hour here. When you're ready, start cutting. Alright, we'll give it a slice. Give me that nice slice. Give it the old chop. A nice little chop. Alright, we got our steak. And now we're going to put down our potato and our shallot. And we're going to cut some fries. Bop, 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 bop. And a little shallot. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, looking good. Get a nice frying pan out. And let's cook us. Ooh, the cooking range. When you're at a workstation, you can access all the recipes you have unlocked. For now, we can only prepare one thing, a cooked steak. Getting ingredients ready to start cooking, make sure you put all the ingredients you need for the recipe in your inventory. We did that. We got the steak, the shallots, and the potatoes. Place ingredients down one by one or use place all to just slam them all down at once. Once all the ingredients are ready, you can start. Alright, we'll just slam them down. We've got all our ingredients, so we're going to start. Ah, yeah, look at that sizzle. While cooking on the range, various actions can be performed depending on the recipe. With heat strength, you can slow down or speed up the cooking, so you can adjust it to suit your needs. Use turn on with the R1 button to stop the current cooking, but be careful, if you leave the food left too long on a turned off range, you're going to ruin it. Alright, so let's jack up that cook speed. Move things along nicely at high heat. Alright, now we can flip it with the L1 bumper. You can check the level of doneness on each side of the food here. So we got a nice sear on the bottom, but we got to turn it over. Give the old flip. Bam. Oh yeah. Look at that. Beautiful. Okay, we got our steak. Now we're going to make our fries. So we got to turn the fryer on, give that oil a chance to heat up. That nice new fryer. It will never be this clean again. Alright, so the oil is nice and hot. Get the fries sizzling. You don't want to take them out too early. Then they're all soggy and kind of gross. Got to get a nice golden brown. Bubbling. Alright, we got our fries and our steak. We're going to go to the plating station and plate this up. Boom. Nailed it. Look at that. This, what do we got? An A. This is a technical execution grade. It represents how well the dish was executed. Follow each step of a recipe exactly to achieve the best possible grade. For example, flip the meat so that it's cooked on both sides to improve your technical execution grade. This grade represents the quality of the ingredients, rated from 1 to 4. Produce quality depends on the supplier if it was bought from. Okie doke. So 2 out of 4 is, it's not anything great, but could be worse, I guess. All right, so now we got to talk to our boy Kasim. Kasim, do you smell what I'm cooking? You smell that? You smell those shallots? That beef? Yeah, you smell it. It seems you're already getting the hang of working in a kitchen again. But I think the recipe is missing a little something. What do you think, buddy? What should we do? You added some notes? Take a look. All right, let's see what Kasim recommends. Cooking tips. The recipe book has been updated. You can now find Kasim's cooking tips. So there's several criteria that affect your grade. Respecting cooking times and adding the ingredients at the right cooking phases, adding the correct spices, and performing chef actions such as flipping. Okay? Follow the cooking tips to get a better technical execution grade. The higher the grade, the better your dishes. Alright, so now we're still gonna chop our potato into fries and cook it in the fryer. We're still gonna chop the shallot, but now we're gonna have some pro tips. So we're gonna season with salt and pepper, and we're gonna wait a little bit to add those shallots. We're not gonna be so hasty with our shallots. We gotta just let the meat get in there first with the seasoning, and then we'll add the shallots a little bit later on. So with these slight adjustments, I think it'll be the perfect steak and fries. So it says, pick up the dirty frying pan. Yeah. Wash it. Give that a nice rinse. And let's get it back on the range. And now we're going to get more. What's weird is it doesn't say to grab a potato, but wouldn't we have to grab a potato? But I'm going to do what they tell me to do. It says cut shallot and cut the beef, following the instructions. Step 1, shallot. Chop, 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 chop. Boom. Step 2, beef. Chop and a chop. Boom. Don't forget to grab the spice before you begin the cooking. This will save you from running back and forth. Alright. Let's head all the way over here to the spice and grab the salt and the pepper. Bingo bongo. Cooks a perfect steak with shallots. Alright, perfect steak with shallots. Oh, hold on. Cooking on the range is divided into cooking phases. The start of cooking, the first stage of cooking, and the second stage of cooking. Every ingredient cooks at its own pace. The recipe shows at which phase each ingredient should be added to be cooked perfectly. All ingredients shown at the start phase are required to start cooking. The remaining ingredients should be added during their respective cooking phases to achieve a better technical execution grade. You can enable recipe reminders option in preferences to have these indicators visible while using the range, that will be available at the end of the tutorial. I do like a nice recipe reminder gauge. That is helpful. All right, so let's throw down our steak, and we'll start it up, and we're gonna try to season it at some point, but it doesn't let us yet. But at phase 1, we'll throw in our shallots. Bam. All right. Okay, so we got a nice crust on the first side. As we get closer to phase 2, we'll give it a flip. And give it the old flipperoo. Nailed it. Alright, so now it's time to season it. Hit the triangle to season it. Start by adding a pinch of everything indicated. This will guarantee the dish will taste nice. Once the dish has been seasoned, you can use your chef sense. My chef senses are tingling to find the right balance of flavors. Follow the directions to season the dish properly. If there's only a little bit of spice missing, add a single dose. Be careful, a dose of seasoning added to the meal can't be removed. Adjust the seasoning until you hit the perfect balance. Finding the perfect balance takes time, but it will be appreciated by your customers. Alright, steak, what do you need? A little salt and pepper. Now it's perfect. Nice. Alright, so we flipped it, we added the shallots at the right time, we seasoned it. This is indeed the perfect steak. Let's speed up the cooking process by jacking the heat up, and we'll take it rare. I see. So now they want the fries again. See, I knew they were going to want fries, but listen, the fire's still on, which is good. Let's go chop our potato. Boop. And pop, 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 pop. Come here, potatoes. Going for a swim. Can't wash my pan yet. Hold on, Kasim. Get these fries. But wait till you see the steak, Kasim. It's, yeah, perfectly seasoned, just like you recommended. All right, check this bad boy out. Yeah. Get the fries and a little, oh yeah, a little extra something. A little something. Bam. Finished. Ah, yeah, look at that glowing, sparkling A+. The food you cook should be arranged on the plate in an appetizing way. Customize the dish to your liking. You can change the look of your plating from this screen. We do love to adjust the plating. This is the plating editor. Plating is done in a series of steps. Once you confirm a step, use next step to go to the next step. Choose a plate. You can also place mini dishes, which add extra volume to the plating and can hold sauces. Ooh, saucy. Then place the dish components to create your plating. A minimum quantity of each component is required. So yeah, we want to be generous with our quantities. You get value here at Tortugas. The final step is to add decorative touches and add your creativity to the dish. Alright. So we got a nice plate. We're going to put down a little dish for ketchup. Let's see. We're going to put that, I guess we'll put that over here. That's fine. And next step. Our delicious, perfectly seasoned steak. Drop it right. Bam. Look at that. What else we got? Little individual slices. Now, we want the customers to cut their own steak, maintain that juiciness. All right, so let's check out the fries. Yeah, we're not doing these individual. We're not doing cubes. We're doing, yeah, a nice pile of fries. Right? Any other piles? No. I like a nice pile. Alright, there's one pile, and then let's kind of get underneath, but have another pile so that there's like an ample amount of fries. You know what I'm saying? Alright, let's see if I can get that down. There we go. So that looks good because now it's like, it's not like we're skimping on the fries, you know what I mean? You know you have like fries there. Alright, and now our shallots. What do we got? There we go, that's what we want. Those diced shallots that have a nice brown, golden color from the frying pan. But it says we're going to need 2 of these, so let's put some a little bit to the right, and then we'll have room to put some on the left. Spin it around so it doesn't look like just a complete copy as much. There we go. How does that look? Shallotty? I know I like to be generous, but I mean, I don't want to have like an overabundance of shallot. All right, let's put some ketchup into the ketchup thing, and we're not gonna do any swooshy fancy things on the plate for that. That's fine. All right, next step. I do like a nice swipe. I do enjoy yeah, a nice decorative swipe. Let's put it over by the fries. Our decorative swipe. Sploop. And dust, I I don't really care for decorative dust. I don't really know what the value of dust is of varying colors. So I'm gonna hold off on the dust. What about some herbs? This isn't really a basil kind of dish, but we could put a little sprig. You know, a little sprig. Huh? Huh? All right, let's see how this one drops. Do I like it? I don't. No. That one did not fall in a way that I liked. There we go. It's kind of off. Yeah, it's not. Oh, it got erased. What about that one? Does that stay? Yeah, that stays. That's nice. That gives it a little bit of color. All right, so we gave it a decorative swipe. We gave it a little herb color. So let's save this. Final plating. You can create multiple plating layouts for the same dish. This is where you choose which one to use for your services. I'm going to use this one. All right, we can take a picture. I'm going to show the recipe name. Kind of countertops we're going to use. Do we do like artwork, like the blank canvas of a white countertop? All right, we'll do that. Delicious. That's good. We took a photo. It's memorable. It's our first dish. All right, we'll use the plating, and look at that. A plus, shiny. Got 50 XP. All right. Kasim, what else you got for me, buddy? So far, Kasim has been a fountain of wisdom. You're done with the dish? It smells amazing. You obviously haven't lost your cooking skills. Thank you, sir. You helped with that seasoning pro tip. Are you happy with it, or would you rather keep working on it? I mean, the recipe is literally perfect, Kasim. I don't see why we would keep working on it. We plated it beautifully. We really did cover all the bases. It's fantastic to see you working in the kitchen. Thank you. Thank you so much. Working with you has been a pleasure. I mean, really, you've done so much. It's getting late. We should go home. Big day tomorrow. All right. Look at all the stuff that's got to be unboxed. All that new restaurant stuff is literally everywhere. It's piled up. It's coming together, though. It's coming together. Talk to Kasim. All right, Kasim. What's on the agenda today? The dining room is ready. I mean, is it ready? Because it looks like there's boxes everywhere. I've set up all the furniture. Yes, the tables and chairs are there. And since our grand opening is in 2 days, it's the perfect time to brush up on the basics before the big day. Hello? Anybody here? Max! So you're the ones opening the new restaurant. I'm Max. Welcome to our city. We'll see each other a lot, I'm sure. I do the deliveries for all the produce suppliers around here. Wonderful. I also take the orders, so we'll be talking often too. I'm looking forward to it, but before I go, I've got some leftover stock from a previous delivery, so I thought I'd just leave it with you. Not a word to my boss. Okay. Consider it a gift. I'll leave you my number. Good luck with everything. I'll see you around. Thanks, Max, for the somewhat illegal food. Wait, the delivery girl gave us free produce? That's amazing. We'll have to thank her somehow. Take a look at the research table. See if those ingredients can be used in any new recipes. So this is Max. You have met Max, who's in charge of deliveries for your restaurant. She will sometimes drop by to let you know about discounts offered by your suppliers. And sometimes she'll just give you just whatever stuff she feels like throwing you off the truck, it looks like. So let's go learn caprese and basil and sol meunier and green beans. So we got the research table, and we spend knowledge points to unlock new recipes. So these points are earned when you cook a dish. So the higher grade you receive for the dish, the more points you earn. The recipes are organized by level, from basic meals to sophisticated dishes. The more sophisticated recipes become available as you level up. They're more complicated to make, but they allow you to earn more money. The recipes you already own can be developed into higher level dishes. If you prepare a dish enough times, you can unlock the ability to improve its level. Use the recipe book to unlock it. Alright, so we're going to learn caprese and basil, because we have 2 points to spend. That's 1. You've unlocked the recipe. You need to make it once before you can actually add it to your menu. Okay? And we have unlocked some new ingredients and a new little sauce pot. Alright. And the other one we're going to learn is the sol meunier and green beans. You unlocked the recipe for sol meunier and green beans. You need to make it at least once before you add it. Okay. So we got some recipes and a big stock pot. Alright. Look at this. We got a nice orange, carrot, and mint consomme. And we have a lovely cacio e pepe pasta recipe. And we come down here, we see there's meatballs and sauce, veal milanese, blanquette de veau, and some soups. Very good. Everything is 2, 2, or 3. These are 1 point. Okey-doke. So pin the recipes for the caprese and the sol meunier. So now, in addition to our beef and potatoes, we've got the caprese recipe and sol meunier. Everything's pinned. Make the mozzarella salad and make the filet of sole. Alright, so let's look at this caprese salad. We need a couple of things from the dairy fridge. We're going to need the vinegar and the cheese. And from, and just that sugar. And then we're going to need tomato and some fresh basil. Alright, so to make our caprese salad, we need the range, a cutting board, and the mixing station. We're going to start by putting the sugar and the balsamic vinegar into a sauce pot, and everything goes in right away. The key to this, it says, is no high heat, and you got to give it a stir so it doesn't get all goopy. And then you get balsamic cream, which says you can put in the refrigerator. And then the cheese and the tomato get sliced, and you take the sauce you made with the slices and some salt and bring everything to the mixing table and give it a nice little sprinkle of salt, and that whole thing can be put in the fridge. And finally, for the guests, to plate it, you just take the plate out of the fridge and you slam a nice fresh sprig of basil on it, and bingo bango, caprese. Alright, so let's grab some salt. Boop. Let's grab our little sauce pot to make our balsamic sauce. Put our ingredients down. No high heat for this. Let's start it up. Nothing too crazy. Nothing to season with that sauce. So let's go over here and do our veg and our cheese. Everything gets turned into slices. Alright, so now we've got our slices slicing. Let's give everything a little wang jangle with the L2 trigger. Give it a stir. Ah, yeah. Alright, so that needs a little bit of time to finish. Do we have enough room to hold the fish stuff? The fish stuff, yeah, we're going to need the beans and our fish, and it's a whole thing. I've only got the one range at the moment. Keeping an eye on our sauce. It's going beautifully. Look at this. That sweet balsamic. Reducing down nicely. We've got our salt and our pepper. And this is our mixing table over here. Oh, we have our salt rather, no pepper needed. And as soon as the sauce is done, we'll take it over to that mixing table. Alright, we got our balsamic cream. Let's give this a quick rinse. Beautiful. Get it out of the way. And let's assemble this. So it says you can select the recipe you want to make directly from a workstation. The list of available recipes changes depending on the ingredients in your inventory. So right now we have the caprese salad selected, but if we wanted to make the fish one, we could switch over to the fish one. We'll do that in just a moment. Put everything down, and let's start putting down all our stuff. Our lovely fresh tomato and mozzarella cheese. Let's give this a little sprinkling. Nice little sprinkling of salt and see if that's good. Perfect. So now that the seasoning's perfect, we'll finish with the last bit of tomato and drizzle that sauce on. And this is ready to go. It would just bring this with the basil over to the plating station. And boom. Oh yeah. Nailed it. New recipe learned. This is our first recipe that we learned out of the book. Are we going to redo the plating? Of course we're going to redo the plating. Are we going to change the plate? You know what? I don't know. Well, you know what? Let's see how it looks on this plate. Just for the heck of it. Do we need an extra sauce? No. I say we don't need an extra sauce for this one. I'm going to say we're going to put the sauce on the plate. We'll come back to this if we need to, but right now my gut's telling me no extra sauce. And oh, look at this. Look at these options. This game's amazing. Ooh. Look at that, like a deck of cards. Are you telling me you wouldn't be impressed if that came, if you ordered this and that's how it came out? I would be very impressed. Alright, so that one's nice too. But I kinda like this kind of caterpillar of tomato and cheese. Do we give them sauce? Do we give them sauce to drizzle on though? You know what? I'm going back. I'm not proud. I'm not too proud to admit it. I kind of think if we're gonna have that caterpillar of tomato and cheese, that we could jazz it up with a little extra sauce. I don't see why not. So let's give this plenty of room. Let's put down a little dish. let's get our caterpillar of tomato and basil and cheese. And then, can we get another, like, a little stick of tomato and cheese on there as well? Or is that, like, too much? Will they allow it? Let's see what the judges say. Boop. Ooh, maximum. Maximum tomato and cheese. That's what we like to see. Not minimum, maximum. All right, so let's fill up a little dippy cup. And then, you know what? We're gonna put down a nice base of sauce. We're not gonna do one or the other. We're gonna do both. We're gonna have a little dippy cup, because who doesn't love a dippy cup? And see what we did there on the right? Notice that red bar? Maximum sauce. Oh yeah, the sprig. Now the trick is getting this to land in a way that looks good to me and my OCD brain. So let's see how this lands. Boop. Is that good? What do you think, brain? Like that? No? Not really ideal? All right. Try it again. Until you like it. I mean, that one's kind of clipping through the plate. So that's not good either. What about on the side? A little side action? What do you think? Looks like the caterpillar is walking up to eat the leaf. That makes you happy? All right. If that's what makes you happy, then just keep living in your weird caterpillar cheese and tomato world. Of course we're getting a swipe. Of course we are. Now the trick is to get a swipe that somehow relates to the dish. I do kind of like. Oh, that is colorful. So is this green though. A little white out. Let's go with the green. All right. Let's try it. Why not? Skipping the dust, and we already put a nice sprig down of basil. I don't want to get silly with the basil, because you know why? I'll tell you why. There's basil already there that the caterpillar is kind of walking up to. But then, like, both the stick and the caterpillar have, like, pieces of basil in them. So I feel like that's enough. That's enough. That's fine. All right, save it. Save the plating. Take a picture. I do like to show the recipe name. Take that photo. Caprese and basil. Beautiful. The black plate worked out. I mean, I don't hate it. I don't hate the black plate for this one. All right, so we'll use this plating. That's one dish. And now we're going to make the fish. So let's look at the recipe together. Come on with me. You have a choice. You do have a choice. You could literally go and do anything else right now, but you're here with me. Thank you for that. What do we need to do? We need to take our freshly caught sole that fell off a truck and cut off a beautiful fillet, and we take it to our mixing table with some flour, and we flour that bad boy, and then that's ready to go in the fridge. The green beans you cook in a big pot with water, and it's got to be hot. See that little red symbol underneath it? The pot. Got to have a hot boiling pot of water for these beans. You can't just throw them in and kind of bring it to a boil. And of course, don't forget to add the salt. Other than that, you can jack up the heat. Once it's done, you could throw the whole thing on a warmer. And what's nice about it is it makes 4 portions of green beans. Then, when you're ready to make your fish, you get a frying pan nice and hot. Again, the little red symbol of the hot frying pan. Once that's a nice red sizzles temperature, you get your oil and your floured fish in there. And then at stage 2, you add a little bit of butter. But with the fish, it's easy because you can cook it on high heat. There's no seasoning. There's no flipping. It's just kind of fried in that oil and butter. So right now, that's very, very basic. And then when you're done with your beans and your fish, you put them together and you got your dish for the guests. So let's start with getting some ingredients because they always said that's number 1 step. So for the fish dish, we are going to need, oh, you know what? Let's change it up top so this way it clues us in on what we want. We want the flour, we want the butter, and the oil for our prep and for our cooking. And then we also want those nice fresh green beans. And let's grab our fish out of here. Oh yeah, look at that bad boy. Just swimming earlier today, and now look, is on our chopping block. All right, let's completely decapitate it. Bam. And get rid of the scales. Blah, 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 blah. And now we get a nice fillet. And the rest, do we use that? I mean, you think we would, but no. We're just going to take the one piece. The rest we throw in the garbage. Take everything to our mixing station, and let's coat that fillet in flour by throwing everything down and give it a nice dip, flip. And let's get our water boiling. So grab a pot, go to the sink, fill her up, and turn on the range. And we do have our salt, I believe. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, beep, beep. So now we have our ingredients. We're going to use a frying pan in a little bit. Now look at that. Nice rolling bubble. Throw down the beans. Look how nicely they're wrapped. Start it up. Give it a little bit of salt. And a little bit more salt. Jack up that heat because we don't have all day. And we just wait. Put the salt in. We've got the water boiling. These beans are going to be technically perfect. Looking good, beans. Alright. So now we've got a pot of beans. Let's get our frying pan going. Ooh, look at this. Starting the cooking process. It's helping us out. It says some foods cook better if the cookware or cooking medium is already hot. You got to preheat it. They are listed in the recipe book as preheated pan and boiling water. To preheat cookware, place it on the range and turn on the heat. An indicator appears when it's hot enough. Once the cookware has preheated, then you can add the ingredients. Alright, so we're going to place our floured fish down alongside our oil. And now we see, look at that, nice hot pan. Monier! Alright, we don't want to put the butter in just yet. We want to give it a minute. We do want to crank the heat up like a maniac. Now we get that butter in. Now it's going. Alright, let's grab a green bean. And we literally do nothing. We just watch this fish cook beautifully in the oil and the butter. Sparkly, sparkly green beans. You can see we're cooking fish, buddy. I fell off a truck. It's gonna be delicious though. Wait till you see what I did. Oh yeah! Alright, let's bring everything to the plating table. Throw it down. Let's see what we can do with this thing. A+. Let's redo that plating. Alright, get a nice dish. Is there a sauce? Like I guess that butter sauce. I'll give him some extra sauce. You know why I'm going to give him extra sauce? Because there's not a lot of stuff that goes on this plate. You know, we got the fish and green beans, but not much else. So we'll have room on the plate, I think, for extra sauce. So why not? Oh, look at that! Look at that fish! Look at that fillet. That is nice, golden, fresh. What other options do they give us? Kind of a different perspective on the fish fillet. The whole fish we're not really going to do because remember, we did decapitate it earlier. This is like a fruit roll-up fish, which I don't really feel comfortable serving. And that's just awful. Why would you do that to a fillet of fish? And then this one is kind of rolled and then it has a nice toothpick for the end of the meal. But we're not going to do that either. We're going to go with your standard, you know, what you see is what you get. What we did was we filleted it and we fried it, and this is what that is. A filleted fried piece of fish. So let's slap that down. Leave some room for the veg. Boop. Alright, so what I like is that we're at maximum fish. On the right, we have all the fish that we could possibly fish. Let's do these roll-ups, because that's what we saw earlier before we throw it in the pot, was the roll-ups. And I kind of like that consistency of a little roll-up. Boop. So it's like you packed up your string beans to go on a little adventure. Come on, string beans, let's go. Get in the car. Boop. Can we make a little pile? Does that work? I mean, it looks a little silly. So I'm going to take that one away. How many string beans can we jam in here? Seems like a lot of string beans. Seems like too many. All right, so let's do two roll-ups. One roll-up, and then we'll flip that around. There we go, two roll-ups. And now we're gonna give sauce in the cup. And you know what? We're gonna give this fish a little bit of sauce underneath too. So a nice, oops, I messed up. Let's do that a little bit. There we go. See how the sauce underneath kind of helps flavor it? Nice buttery sauce. And then there's plenty in the cup. All right, and now let's get some decoration on this. We'll get a little swipe going as per usual. Yeah, nice swipe. Bloop. And let's give this a sprig. Can we get it right on there? I don't know. Challenge accepted. Let's see. Boop. No, it's not in a good place for me. There we go. Yeah, that's a nice touch. Okay, everything looks beautiful. Let's save this plating. Let's take a picture. Show the recipe name. Monier. Take a photo. And let's use this plating. Kasim, check this out. Look at that. Are you kidding me? Who would not love this dish? Everyone would love this dish. You'd be crazy not to love this dish. Alright, so Kasim wants to chat it up. Hello, associate. Associate Kasim. He's pointing at the sink. I don't really know why, but let's talk to Kasim first. Kasim's finished up setting the storeroom, so we can order our produce tomorrow. Alright. I saw what you did with those two new dishes. They look delicious. Salad looking fresh. That fish fillet, nice and golden. Do you want to keep working on them, or do you want to try something else? No, like they're... I mean, unless you have any suggestions, let's move on. It's great to see you so enthusiastic. By the way, I invited Max, the delivery girl, to eat here tomorrow night. All right. Dinner with Max. It's a chance to thank her for the stolen produce. And we can have a practice service. You in the kitchen, me in the dining room. Perfect. I think we've done all we can for today. We deserve a rest. I'll see you tomorrow. Good job, Kasim. Oh, look at this. Tablecloths. The upside down chairs are completely different now. We got a nice board on the wall. Menu, prices. Everything in the back is organized. We're not tripping over boxes. We got refrigerators. And Kasim wants to chat it up. Look at this. Everything got put away so nicely. We have our little changing area now. Little kettle. Fresh water. Oh, donuts? Kasim! Ah, you're gonna make me so chubby. Some little coffee maker doodads. Fresh fruit. All the tools and cleaning supplies we could ever ask for. Kasim, you have outdone. Look at this dining room. Look at this. You know who did this? This guy right here. He did all this. Look at this plating. Amazing. Salt and pepper shakers everywhere. I mean, it's a little weird that there's fresh bread on the table considering we're not open till tomorrow, but I'll allow it. Bar. Oh, yeah. Would you like a glass of this wine or that wine? We have two. Paper towels. Menus. I don't really know what's in them. Daily special, what? Little beers. More paper towels, napkins. I mean, fully stocked. Alright, Kasim. Sorry, I got distracted by your excellent work. What's up? I just installed the blackboard. Doesn't it look great? I mean, 10 out of 10 on the blackboard, Kasim. That's where we'll write down the dishes our customers can order. What's on the menu? Come and find me in the storeroom once you've decided. Alright, let's see how this menu works. You choose the dishes for the evening service from the blackboard. Your customers will order the dishes shown here. The daily special is more likely to be ordered. Based on the dishes you select, the menu evolves and may start to specialize in certain cuisine. As you level up, your dishes will become more sophisticated. Putting these more advanced dishes on the menu will raise the prestige of your restaurant. The dishes on the menu determine the ingredients you need for the evening service. That makes sense? Alright, so the special is either going to be the beef and potatoes or the meuniere, because these both give us 15 simoleons. Our salad only gives us 12 simoleons. And obviously, we're going to make the special the meuniere. Meuniere! Steak and potatoes. And finally, the salad. So everything's up on the menu. We need 4 veg, 3 beef, 2 fish, and 3 dairy and dry goods from the produce order. Go to the storeroom. Now let's order our food. Welcome to the storeroom. This is where you place orders for produce and ingredients. Everything stays in the fridges here until we place them on the kitchen shelves. I'll let you look around, but don't forget to put in an order. We can't cook without ingredients. You got it, Kasim. Let's take a peek. On the left, we have our produce and our dairy and dry goods. On the right, we have our fish, we have our deep freeze, and we have our beef, or meats, I guess, meats. So our seafood, our meats, produce, dairy, and dry goods. Alright, let's get some...
What are you going to cook today?
Ooh, this is the market. You can order fresh produce from suppliers here. Each tile represents a different supplier. Look at what they offer and add the produce you want to your cart. You can check the ingredients you need for the evening service here. Your needs will vary depending on what dishes are on the menu. Make sure you have all the produce you need in your cart before placing your order. Okie doke. So we've got the speed market, which is 1-star quality at a very affordable 2 simoleons per unit. And unfortunately, it's international, so it does lower our responsibility. So does the supermarket. But what's nice about the supermarket is you get a little discount if you're ordering a lot of stuff from them. Then you've got your cozy shop, which is also 3 simoleons and is neutral in terms of the responsibility. And then you've got the high-end agricultural store. You got a local store growing fresh stuff, and it's very expensive at 4 simoleons, and we only have 200 simoleons to start with, but it gives you a positive responsibility. So what are we going to do? We're going to order fresh produce from the freshest agricultural local sourced place, and we're going to get the rest from our cozy shop so that we get a little bit of a boost of responsibility, but it doesn't cost us an arm and a leg. We save a little bit of money with the cozy shop. We literally saved, what, that's $8, 8 simoleons. Hey, every simoleon counts at this point. From your invoice, you can check the details. Your responsibility might be affected by the origin of the produce you buy. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction, or the responsibility is going up. Don't forget to actually pay for the food. Okay, so let's pay for the food. It's going to cost us 40 simoleons to serve 2 people.
Consider it done.
All right, the delivery's on its way. In the meantime, you can put the finishing touches to the dining room. All right, enter design mode and add a second cooking range. Design mode. To go into design mode, use one of the renovation stations inside your restaurant. You have 2, one next to the storeroom door and another next to your office. And in design mode, you can move the workstations, you can add new ones if you own them, and you can have more than one of the same workstation. Changing a workstation. Interact with a workstation while in design mode to open the catalog and choose which station you want in that location. For a kitchen layout to be valid, you need at least one of each workstation required for the day's menu. Okie doke. So now we're going to add a cooking range, customize, plop that cooking range down. Beautiful. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to customize this, and we're going to put that over here. And customize this and put that over here. Okey-doke. And let's customize this. And move that over here. What else? Let's move our book over here. And it says, decorate. You can customize your dining room by interacting with the furniture you want to change. Some decor has a theme, like bistro or trattoria. having multiple pieces of furniture of the same theme will create a certain mood for the room. You also have access to a catalog for the kitchen and the dining room. Use the money you earn during services to buy new items. You can then customize the restaurant to suit your style. Alright, so let's spruce up the place. Let's make this a little bit
There's your order.
smaller so that it doesn't get in the way of the menu. And let's talk to Max. That's all the customizing for now, I guess. We gotta talk to Max. She's a busy girl. Sorry to keep you waiting, Max. Your first delivery! I've already put everything in the fridge. No need to worry about that. Thank you. By the way, produce will drop in quality if you leave it in the storeroom too long, so watch out for that. And they also have an expiration date. Keep that in mind because you want to serve fresh dishes to your customers. I got Cassine's message. Thanks for the invite. See you soon. Alright, Max. Wait till you see what I do with all the ingredients you brought me. So let's get everything we need for... Whoops. So it wants us to check the stock. So daily needs have all been met. The menu needs 2 fish, 3 meat, 4 fruit and veg, and 3 grocery and dairy. You can't enable the vegetarian restaurant options because your menu contains... Oh, okay. I wasn't trying to be a vegetarian restaurant, but okay. Load the crate with grocery and dairy, fish, meat, fruit, and veg. All right, so load up. So let's autofill. And let's autofill. And let's autofill. And autofill. Alright, so we grabbed everything, and now we're going to stock the shelves for the day's service. Fully stocked! Okie doke. Do you remember what our cooking instructor used to say? Always preparing in advance is the key to success. With the new delivery, you can start preparing for this evening's practice service. Max and I will act like regular customers, so make sure you prepared some things in advance, just like any other day. Alright, so let's cook in advance. They want us to get the veggies veggied and the cheese cheesed. Let's also grab our sugar and... Oh, they're really keeping me on the rails here. Alright, let's cut the tomato and the cheese and yada yada. Alright, so here's our potatoes, our tomatoes, and our cheese. Bop, 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 bop. And let's put down our shallot. Bop, 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 bop. Boom. Make a fish. Okie doke. I can make a fish. Come here, fish. I'm gonna cut off your head. I'm gonna cut off your head. Boop. Bye-bye, head. Thunk. See ya. And get the nice fillet. Bam. And we'll grab some flour. Give it a dip, dip, flip. And dip, dip, flip. Boom. Store everything in the fridge. Alright. In the fridge, in the fridge, in the fridge, in the fridge, in the fridge. Oh, cook the beans. No problem. Grab a pot. Get some... New layout, sorry. Get some water. Turn on that heat. Get me some salt. Now we wait Look at this. We got our warmer. Nice. Looking good, Kasim. Looking good. Alright, so our water's boiling. Let's crank up the heat. Add a little bit of salt. Nailed it with the salt. Gotta have those nice beans to go with that fish. Okay. Let's get our beans on the warmer. And my boy Kasim. You're doing great. We'll be able to have Max come for the service. You can go in the kitchen. I'll welcome her and take her order. Alright. Gonna feed Max. Still plenty to do. Customer orders are usually taken by the server. Since it's only practice, Kasim and Max will give you their orders directly. We'll get the orders shown at the top of the screen. The recipe for all the dishes are automatically pinned when the service begins. You can still use all the food you previously stored in the warmer in the fridge. Alright, so I guess let's get out. Oh god. That order came in really quick. So they want the caprese and they want the fish. Well, yeah. Oh, don't keep them waiting too long. A table left waiting too long will become impatient and you will lose points for the service. On the other hand, you earn extra points for serving a table quickly. With the second cooking range, you can cook 2 foods at the same time. It's a good way to save time during the service. Alright, so let's turn on the fryer. Let's grab a sauce pot and let's get going with this. And we'll grab a frying pan and get that nice and hot. And let's get our veggies and our salt and pepper. And let's throw this down. And let's not forget to give it a stir. Now we're going to need our butter and our oil for the fish. Whoops, that's not what we want. We want the butter and the oil. And our fish. Now I'm going to crank up the heat. And I'm going to throw in the butter at stage 1. And then this is kind of just on its own. We'll give this another little wang jangle. Fish is fishing nicely. Sauce is saucing. Nice. Alright, let's get this hot food out. And then we'll go plate the salad. Alright. Fries are ready. If we need fries, let's grab a basil. And let's put the fries down and let's serve up the salad. Look at that black plate, so striking. And you know what we don't have is we don't have beef. Is anybody going to order beef? Oh, we need a well-done beef. It says you level of doneness. You may need to cook the meat a longer or shorter time to serve it as requested. All right, let's give this a chop chop. And let's grab our shallot. And let's clear a place for it. A little salt and pepper. Give it a nice black pepper. Stage 1, we'll throw in those shallots. And we'll give it a flip when it's almost at stage 2. And then we got to make sure we wait for it to get to well done before we pull it off the range. So it's ready, but it's not really ready. Stage 2. And now we're talking. And we'll grab our fries. Let's serve up this well done steak. There you go. Piping hot. Right off the pan. Ah, what a day. How'd we do? We did 85 out of 100 because we didn't really have the salad completely prepped, but that's okay. It, you know, it is what it is. We can prep it fully next time. And look at that, A pluses for the fish and the salad and the steak. Everything got glowing reviews. Of course, we're only using 1-star ingredients because that's where we're at, but everybody was happy with everything. Max, thanks for the meal. It was simple food, but it really hit the spot. You'll have clients lining up around the block for sure. For a practice service, it went really well. It gives me a lot of confidence for the grand opening. Now that our guest has gone, it's time to clean up the kitchen. It's the evening ritual. I still have a couple things to take care of before we open, so I'll leave you to it. Well, tomorrow's the big day. I'll meet you here at noon. Get some rest in the meantime. Good night. Once the service is over, you can go directly to the next day. I mean, not with this mess. Look at this. We got dirty pans lying around. Give this a nice rinse. And gotta rinse our pot. And our steak pan's gotta be cleaned. Nice. And anything else? No. Everything is in order. Let's package up all the stuff that we don't need. Put everything away. Oh yeah. Those leftover beans. Nature's French fries. Alright, and let's see what the recipe book looks like. Oh, we can't look at it right now. Okay, so let's go to the next day. Or can we decorate? Can we decorate? I didn't really get much time to decorate earlier. No, can't decorate right now. Gotta go to the next day. Oh boy, grand opening. Whew. Day 4. Alright, let's talk about the clock. You got your work day. The grand opening of the restaurant has finally arrived. The workday starts early in the morning and ends after the evening service. You can keep track of the time with the clock at the top of the screen. So, what do you do to start the day? You start the day by going to the menu and deciding today's menu. Then you call Max and you stock the shelves with the ingredients that you need for that menu. Once the ingredients arrived and the shelves are stocked, you do some prep work. So it says start prepping some recipes in advance. It will help you for the evening service. The chefs usually arrive mid-morning. Kasim should arrive soon to start his workday. The servers arrive later tonight, just before the service starts. So, in addition to all this, you should have enough time in the day to take care of your restaurant. So in your spare time, you can use the design mode, the plating editor, or learn new recipes at the research table. So we can now that we've gone through this tutorial, we can kind of work with the preferences. Comm service customers never get patient. No, we're going to use the time meter. We're also going to leave it to the full amount of customers. We're not going to have fewer customers. And we're not going to do recipe reminders. We're going to leave on... Oh wait, yeah. No, we like recipe reminders. Your dishes will not fail or burn. We're going to turn that off. If we mess up, we mess up. But for now, we're going to leave the recipe reminders on, everything else off. Alright, we can learn a new recipe. Our new tutorial is available. Alright, so do we like our menu? We love our menu. Let's go to Max. Let's order our food.
What do you need?
Max, let's do what we did yesterday. We're going to order our 4 veg from the good place, and then we're ordering our meat, our fish, and our dairy and groceries from the pretty good place.
Got it.
And we've got 2 knowledge points, so we can learn... Oh, when we reach level 2... Oh, rather level 3. When we reach level 3, we can learn the soup, and when we reach level 4, we can learn this pasta dish, cacio e pepe. So let's look at the decorations. All right, let's put up a nice little thingamabob. And another little thingamabob.
The delivery is here.
Chairs. I like the chairs to be all the same color. Alright, let's exit the design mode and let's go get our groceries. Thanks for the food, Max. I'll take it from here. Let's get everything into my little crate. And load up the shelves. All of our ingredients fresh from the store. Go to the office. Oh, okay. To the office. Look at this. My swanky office. Ah, yeah. Got my calendar. Open the catalog. Alright. Here we go. We got a nice catalog. We buy all of our little add-ons and equipment. Look at the computer. Welcome to the management panel of your restaurant. You're now on the restaurant page. Each page shows information about the development of your restaurant. The profile page provides details of your progress. The team page, you can check on the state of mind of your chefs. The city page shows the people you have met and the current state of your relationship. Finally, the previous service page displays a summary of your past services. The restaurant page displays important info about your restaurant. So we've been open, we haven't really been open for 4 days because we're opening tonight officially, but okay. We have a casual cuisine, a neutral price, and our special is the Sole Meunier. Okay? Excuse me. Next page. You can change the name and logo of your restaurant. Your clientele is represented by the gauge. Each slot filled is a new customer. Alright, so we got 3 customers. The heart icons are your regulars. They love your restaurant and leave bigger tips. The hygiene gauge shows the hygiene level of your restaurant. Make sure to keep an eye on it and assign a member of your team to cleaning duties when needed. The responsibility gauge reflects your efforts to stay eco-friendly. Alright, that's completely maxed. A higher responsibility level will keep your team's spirits up. Great. So for now, we've got 168 simoleons, and we're a level 2 chef. We got our boy Kasim is level 3, and we've met Max. And we served them a lovely dinner service yesterday. Alright, so we can hold 10 customers. We have 3 and 1 regular. Very good. Go to your office chair. You can relax in your chair to make time pass faster. If someone wants to talk to you, or if an important event occurs, the passage of time will be interrupted. Go to your office chair. Okay. Too much to do to be skipping ahead of time. Let's go to our book. And let's pin our recipes. And let's start cooking. Let's get out our saucepan for the balsamic and a pot for the beans. Let's grab our sugar and our vinegar, and let's grab our beans. Let's take this over here, some water, get that boiling, and we'll grab a little bit of salt. Alright, let's throw down everything we need for the balsamic sauce, and wait for this to come to a boil. There we go. So this is coming to a nice boil. We'll throw our beans in. We'll season the water a bit. Lovely. Let's crank up the heat. Gotta keep stirring our sauce because, of course. And let's prep our tomato and our cheese. Ooh. So the beans are done. Let's not burn the place down. The sauce is saucing. Reducing nicely. And our stuff is sliced, so when the sauce is done, we can make a plate of the salad. Nailed it. Alright, so let's throw everything down and get the tomatoes and cheese on a plate. Hit it with a little bit of salt. Let's hit it with a lot of salt. You know what? Let's go nuts with the salt. Yeah. Ah, yeah. That beautiful sauce we just made. Alright, so this is ready to go. We'll pop that in the fridge. Boop. Let's clean up our pot. And what do we do next? Let's make a fish. So let's grab some flour. I'll have my hands free. And we'll grab a fish. And we'll chop off his head. Bye-bye, head. Boop. And slice it up. Get rid of the bones. Get a flip, flip, dip. And flip, dip, dip, flip. Throw that in the fridge. So the beans are ready, the fish is ready, the Meunier is good to go. Now we just need our potato, and we need our steak, and our shallot. Almost forgot that shallot. Come here, shallot. Alright, throw everything down. Chop, 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 chop. And chop, 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 chop. Bam, bam. And give this a chop, chop. Boop, boop. Nice. Okie doke. We are ready for dinner service. We can't learn any new recipes yet. Even though we have points, we are not high enough level. Kasim. So Kasim is here, supposedly. Where does Kasim? Oh, there he is.
How's everything?
Kasim, I'm so excited. Day one. Yeah, let me come over here. Day one, buddy. You know what I mean? I know. No, I could barely sleep at all last night. I hope it goes well. It's gonna go great. I'm not worried. Well, this is it. Tonight is showtime. We've been working for months and we're finally opening. Now that everything is ready, I can take my place as chef in the kitchen, which means you can assign tasks to me. Alright, so assigning a task. Talk to one of your chefs and assign them to a task. For now, Kasim can only do one task, which is clean. Note that the higher your responsibility level is, the higher your team's spirits are, which makes them more efficient. Hygiene. Asking a chef to clean the restaurant will increase your hygiene level, as shown on the dashboard in your office. Okay, we saw that the hygiene level wasn't bad, but it certainly wasn't, like, maxed out. Hygiene emergency. During a hygiene emergency, you must ask one of your chefs to clean the restaurant to prevent your clean the restaurant from getting even lower. Dealing with a hygiene emergency takes time, so consider cleaning your restaurant regularly. I do love... Oh, who's this? Somebody wants to talk? Hello? Anybody? I could have sworn it said somebody wanted to talk. Alright, well... I mean, we did talk to Kasim. He is cleaning.
Everything okay?
I mean, everything's really good. You're cleaning. Let's see that cleanometer. See how it looks. The old cleanometer. Alright, so the cleanometer is like 3/4 of the way clean. It's going the wrong way. The cleanometer just went. What are you doing? Is this one of those things where it has to get messier before it can get clean kind of thing? Like what? Where'd she go? What are you doing? Yeah. Clean the restaurant. Alright, I'm going back to the meter. If I don't see this meter going in the right direction, I'm gonna have to jump in. I'll grab a mop. I'm not too proud. See if it goes up. I mean, we got that responsibility. Ah, there we go. That's my boy. Kasim, keeping it clean. It seems pretty clean in here. Kasim's clean. Alright, I'm stopping. I'm gonna stop. Alright, I don't really have anything else I can do. We only have 3 customers coming. Let's see what the menu board suggests. Yeah. Oh, look. It says we might serve 2 caprese salads. Alright. Alright, menu. I will prep 2 caprese salads. For you. I should have grabbed the cheese. I didn't expect that. Alright, let's start up the sauce. And let's prep our veg and our cheese. And pop, 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 pop. And pop, 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 pop. Who knew? You would think with the special being the fish that they would need more of the fish, but apparently they need more of the salad, which is kind of odd. Maybe because it's a more affordable dish. Oh god, let me stir. Stir, stir.
Do we have everything for this evening?
Menu locked. You have already stocked your kitchen shelves with the products you need for today. You can no longer change today's menu. Estimated number of meals served tonight. So we have 1 fish, 1 steak, 2 salads. Casual cuisine. French, light and unpretentious. Very good. Let's make sure we continue to monitor this lovely sauce. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, 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 boop. Singing to the song. Alright. So let's prep that second. Ooh, spotless! Kasim! It's so clean in here that it's glowing. Look at the green sparkles. There it is. I knew I wasn't going crazy. Alright, let's get this other salad. Saladed. Bap, 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 bap. And a little sprink of the salt. Is that enough?
Today is going to be awesome.
No. Today is going to be awesome. My man Kasim. Alright, that's perfect, right? Absolutely perfect. They love it. Give it that sauce. Make it a sauce. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, boop, boop. Alright, so now I'm officially out of things to do, so we'll go to the chair. The time warp chair. Kasim, while you're working hard, I'm going to sit on my ass. I'm just going to plop down and do literally nothing while you continue to toil away. Oh, customer. Hello. Hi. Is this the new restaurant? I just came to welcome you to our beautiful city. I'll try to come and eat here in the next few days. I can't just wait to see what you have on the menu. I mean, you don't have to wait. It's literally on the board right there behind over there. Yeah, it's on the board. It's the fish and the steak and the salad, really. That's all we got, but I mean, please come back. Yeah, come back. That was a nice person. Are they like in our computer of people we've met? No, we've only officially met Max. That guy didn't introduce himself. But look at that. Look at that hygiene. It's like almost completely maxed out. Kasim is really good at cleaning. Alright, we're going back to our waiting chair because I still have nothing to do. Boop, boop, boop. Sitting in the chair. Oh, Kasim. Hey, I decided to hire a head server to manage the service staff. Okay, I mean, seems like we have a lot of employees for only 3 customers, but okay. I'll help her out today so she can get up and running quickly. Aha, here she is. Patty! Hi, chef. I'm Patty. Nice to meet you. I'll take care of everything in the dining room. Thank you, Patty. That is very helpful. I'll be in the kitchen. I'll manage the servers and the customer service. So you can focus on the kitchen and only the kitchen. Speaking of customers, they'll start arriving soon. Got to go and get ready. All right, Patty. Let's have a great opening day. So now we've a new person. We've got Patty, the restaurant's head server. She's an experienced server and is excited about her new role and manages her team with enthusiasm. Someone wants to talk to you. Was that the Patty thing that someone wants to talk to me, or is there like another someone hiding?
Can't wait to get cooking.
I know. It's gonna be great. All right, so I think. Oh, Bruce is here. Hi, Bruce. Get those drink orders going. Nice. Oh, garçon. Hello, garçon. Everybody's in position. And we're ready to start the service. Okay, everybody. Let's have a great opening. Kasim, I want to thank you personally because honestly, you've done so very much to get this place looking great. I'm really excited. I can't wait to see where this goes. But great job. And no matter how this ends up, you've really outdone yourself. All right, guys, listen. It's our first day. Just remember to keep smiling. Do your best. Teamwork. That's it. Everything's ready. Time to open the doors. I can't believe it. We're actually opening our own restaurant, just like we dreamed of in culinary school. I know we have what it takes to become one of the best restaurants around. We can do it. Okay. Let's do this. Start the service. We're going to need salt and pepper. Start the fryer. Let's grab a couple basil. And fryer ready. Alright, our fries and our green beans are ready.
A new order, chef.
Thanks, garçon. Alright, let's get the salad out quick, and then we'll make our medium steak. So we'll grab our shallots. Look at that beautiful salad. Alright, let's grab our steak and our shallots. Seasoning is good. Shallots are in. We'll give it a flip, and then we gotta wait till medium. Wait till medium. Don't touch it until medium. Alright, so we got past the rare. And now we're venturing into a nice medium. Alright, let's plate that. And we'll wash our pans. And we're probably going to need our butter and our oil for that fish. So we have a single guest sitting down. Should we just make the fish? Maybe we might as well. Why not? Get our fish going. Fish is nice. You just throw it in there, leave it alone. Cooks beautifully in that oil and butter. Green beans waiting for us on the warmer. And look at that, a fish order. What a shock. Boop, 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 boop. Almost there. Monier! I mean, that fish came out super fast. Alright. Clean up the pan. And easy peasy, lemon squeezy. I mean, we just knocked it out of the park. Everybody loved everything. Oh, we made it to level 3. You know what that means? We can learn that soup dish. Yeah, everything was A+, and came out super fast, so we got 100 out of 100, and thumbs up. You know what I'm not really sure what it's like. The thumbs up system has like 2 thumbs up on the left and then another thumbs up next to it. I don't really understand the thumbs up system and what that signifies, but thumbs up are good, so we'll take it. We'll take any good thumbs you can give us. So let's kind of pack it up for tonight. We'll close our... We'll turn off our fryer and put away our green beans. Wash our pot. And even though the menu said to be ready with that salad, we didn't need it. You know what I'm wondering? Is if I can plate it and get a little XP for plating it, maybe. Let's see. Since everything's ready, and I got the basil in hand and whatnot. So we did get, it does say we got 50 XP. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take a little XP boost. Let's go package the extras. And I think that'll do it for tonight. I think we're gonna stop on this day. Let's see if we can unlock that soup recipe now that we're level 3 before we kind of go to the next day. So we were able to unlock the recipe for orange, carrot, and mint consomme, and we can add it to the menu once we practice it. So we unlocked a bunch of new ingredients and a new little pan. And this pasta recipe will have to wait till we're level 4. Very nice. Garçon, wonderful job attending to your tables. Bruce, keeping those drinks nice and fresh. Paris, I never doubted you. It's a pleasure working with such a professional. And of course, Kasim. I don't know where'd he go. Does he leave or? Kasim, buddy. Kasim? Anybody see Kasim? Well, he knows I love him. I love you, Kasim, wherever you are. Alright, so we're going to go to the next day, and then we're going to maybe have a conversation. Sometimes they throw a person at us. Let's see if there's someone waiting to talk to us, and then after we speak with them, if there's someone there, we'll stop here and tune in next time for a little chef life. Let's see what next day brings. Ah, yeah. Closed our first opening day. Feels good to get that one under our belt. Day 5. Let's see. Is there somebody? No, nobody there. Alright, so there's nobody here, and we're not changing the menu because we don't know any more recipes. So let's just order the food that we need from Max.
What do you need?
Max, I need stuff, but our responsibility is already maxed, so we're gonna order the neutral responsibility food because we don't need any more responsibility increases. So we save four simoleons. Right now we're at 216.
I'll collect
So-
all your products and be right over.
Originally, we started the game with 200 simoleons, and now we're already up to 216. The summer soup. The summer soup is a vegetarian light casual dish, and you need cucumber, mint, thyme, carrot, and orange, some salt, and basil. Oh, we gotta buy a blender. Let's see if we can afford a blender. Hopefully we can afford a blender. Let's go to the catalog. So the catalog, let's go over to the blender, and this costs 60, and we can afford that. So we are going to buy ourselves a blender. And let's pop that down.
Hey, chef. Just leaving your delivery here.
Alright. Oh, I'm not in editing mode. Let's go to editing mode, design mode. And let's add our new blender for that soup. Max, a pleasure as always. Thank you for the ingredients. Let's load up the fridge. And thank you so much for tuning in today. True pleasure. We're just getting started. Next time we start, it will be day 5. Day 5. All right. Have a good one, and always remember to eat good. Bye.